It's 11 p.m. I told myself I was just gonna check quickly for messages before bed, and here I am 1 hour later still scrolling. There's a Tupperware container in my kitchen that has a curry in it, probably 3 weeks old, and there's a yoga mat standing in my corner, which hasn't seen me in over a month, while the yoga school is still taking money out of my account. And for the longest time, I thought that meant that something is wrong with me, or that I'm doing life wrong. But what if that's not true? What if I am standing in a trap that was built one convenience at a time over a long period of time, let's say 100 years, and nobody handed me the blueprint or even told me that this trap exists? That is what I want to get into today. Not another routine to fix you, but something rather more honest than that. So let's sit in this mess for a second together. Maybe you know this one. You sit down for 5 minutes and suddenly the couch swallows you whole. I ate a 3-course meal for lunch yesterday and I don't remember a single bite. That's kind of terrifying, isn't it? I bet you've done it too. Here's what got me though. It wasn't just one bad day, it was an accumulation. I missed a yoga class and then another, and suddenly yoga became something that I didn't do anymore. The curry that was gonna be tomorrow's lunch got pushed back and back and back again until it stopped being food and became evidence. And I kept asking myself, how did I get here? Was it laziness? Lack of discipline? Did I just stop trying? I know it wasn't by choice. Nobody chooses this. But if it wasn't by choice, then what was it? So of course I did what a lot of us do. I decided I needed to fix myself. Better morning routines, better sleep schedule, healthier food choices, more movement. I basically built a routine around almost everything in my life. Health, sleep, fitness, relationships, everything. And of course, some things did get better. But in the end, I mostly felt more overwhelmed than I had ever before, because now I basically stopped living and instead was managing a system. And the problem was that everything was planned out, but if one tiny little thing didn't work out the way I had planned it, it would ripple throughout the whole day, and worst case scenario, turn everything else into chaos. I had become a machine with a tight schedule, and instead of routines setting me free, they made everything more difficult. Did you ever build the perfect routine and then in the end felt more trapped than helped by it? And that for me was the moment where I had to stop and take a step back and take an honest look at my life and myself. Because I realized that wasn't a me problem anymore that I could just routine myself out of. And here's what makes it even harder to see. Every generation inherits the last one's cage and calls it normal. People in their 40s today remember landlines, the beginning of the internet, the first mobile phones. But they don't know what it was like for their parents or their grandparents. So there isn't really much of a before to compare to. And without a reference point, Confinement stops looking like confinement and starts looking like life. A bird born in a cage doesn't know what it feels like to fly freely above trees and water. And it's not sad about it. It just doesn't know there's anything else other than the cage. Maybe that's you right now. Maybe that has been me. Not broken, not lazy, not undisciplined, just born inside something that we've never seen the outside of. That's the thing, there is no villain in the story. I really tried to find one. And honestly, it would have been so much easier, one corporate to say to you did this to me. But instead, there were 1,000 little things spread across a country. Each one totally logical on its own. The streetlight outside your window. The car that got you to a job across town. The apartment block that gave 100 families a place to live. None of it was built to trap anyone. It was built to help. Industrialization built jobs, so people moved to where the work was, which meant cities, which meant apartment blocks stacked 12 families high, which meant living 2 feet from someone you'll never actually meet. And it's also why so many of us have friends and family spread out so far, because we're chasing work, we're chasing opportunities, until you realize that the people that actually would show up for you live a 3-hour flight away instead of a walk down the street. And that's what makes it so hard to see. The help and the damage arrived in the same package. Artificial light meant we could work after dark, but it also meant that we forgot when bedtime was supposed to happen. So not one villain, just 1,000 small things that in the end built this. Back to the Tupperware container in the kitchen and the yoga mat in the corner collecting dust. I used to believe that was proof there was something wrong with me. Now I believe it's proof of something else entirely. And if you only remember one thing from this video, let it be this. I am a natural being trapped in an artificial world. Not failing at life, just living in a cage I didn't choose, and one that wasn't designed with humans in mind. And here's the part that actually gives me hope. My body has known that for years, and yours has probably too. The restlessness you feel when you're sitting in your tiny apartment with thin walls and neighbors you've never met. The overwhelm you feel about the 1,000 little things you seem to have to do every day, and the food cravings you get when you get home after a stressful day. That wasn't weakness. That was your body that still remembers what it was actually built for, trying to tell you. And you're about to start listening to it.